Tonight, a zookeeper attacked by a bear is expected to survive. She suffered lacerations to her back, her thighs, and head. According to a police report News4Jax has obtained, the bear had to be shot and killed. We want to warn you, some of the details revealed in the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office report are disturbing. News4Jax reporter Ann Maxwell is joining us live from the zoo. And Ann, the JSO report answers a lot of questions, though, about what happened.
It does. We learned in this report today that the gate to the bear's enclosure was open when the attack happened. The zoo is back open today as FWC and OSHA investigations are underway, and there are quite a lot of people lined up to go into zoo lights tonight. A zookeeper rushed to the hospital last night after a bear attack left her with many lacerations to her back, thighs, and head, according to police. Last night, a spokesperson for the zoo said the bear was a 5-year-old black bear named Johnny, who had been with the zoo since 2017. These videos were taken in 2020 at the zoo, which was home to 2 black bears. In a JSO report released today, police said the bear came out of an opened gate, went directly to a zookeeper, and attacked her Wednesday evening. Here's the zoo's director of marketing last night.
At approximately 5:10 p.m., a bear escaped his exhibit behind the scenes and engaged with a keeper. An emergency call went out immediately, and our lethal weapons team arrived within seconds.
A witness reported she and other zoo employees started throwing things at the bear in an attempt to stop the attack. A member of the zoo's lethal weapons team told police the bear was, quote, actively attacking the zookeeper when he arrived. He said the vet team was working to get the tranquilizer gun ready, but with the bear viciously attacking the zookeeper, he was worried she would be killed. He took aim, shooting the bear 4 times with a shotgun in the head, chest, and back, leading the bear to retreat to the back of its enclosure, where he collapsed and died.
Our animal care team has cared for these animals for years, so this is something that is very disheartening to us to have to face a situation like this.
But she said the zoo's highest priority is always the safety of human lives. The zoo says it will be conducting an investigation into what happened here last night in the coming days and weeks. Live at the Jacksonville Zoo, Ann Maxwell, Channel 4, the local station.
And thank you. There have been 4 other animal incidents at the zoo in recent years. Stacey Spanos is joining us with a look back. Stacey, those 4 incidents had different outcomes, different endings than yesterday's.
Yeah, Tom, they did. The animals survived in these other cases, but people still were hurt. Before yesterday's incident, the zoo had gone nearly 18 months since the last animal-human encounter. So let's take a look at the breakdown. In 2021, a man climbed over the gate of the jaguar exhibit and stuck his hand into the jaguar's pen, where he was clawed. The man has been permanently banned from the zoo. Now, in 2019, a staff member was training Archie the rhino when Archie became startled, striking the staffer with its horn. The woman then fell through the bars of the chute, and Archie dragged her across the yard and threw her into the air. Another trainer distracted the rhino while the woman managed to run to safety. And then there were 2 incidents that happened in 2018. One involved a lion, the other involved an elephant. A lion entered its exhibit while a staffer was cleaning it. The staffer didn't notice the lion at first and managed to escape injury by jumping into the moat. And an elephant got out of its enclosure but was guided back into it a few minutes later. So in all, 4 incidents, no animals killed in those incidents, and no people, fortunately, killed but injured. Mary?